Welcome back to the Dream Forever podcast with your host, Shot by J5. I'm with Visuals by Chidi.
Yep.
Got it.
Sir.
First time. Um, Kind of explain yourself a little bit. What you do, what's your passion, what's going on in your life, what people don't know about you, what they want to, what you want somebody to know about you. Just the info.
So I'm from Des Moines, south side of Des Moines, born and raised. I was there my whole life pretty much. Um, I started doing videography back in 2020. My first, well, 2020 is when I really started. I do videography and photography, kind of a little bit of everything for like businesses, restaurant videos, realty. Getting into weddings, that's one thing I want to start doing more because there's a lot of money in that, obviously. And it's pretty cool getting people's like life life events, like recording that and just seeing how like their reactions from that's pretty cool. So I like doing stuff for people.
Right.
Um, uh, shit.
I heard that is where the money is the wedding.
Yeah, it really
I
is. So I
heard
work
I
for
heard it is.
a company that just kind of gives. I just started with them, and they kind of just give me weddings. I go film, and then I submit the footage, so I don't even have to edit, which is nice. But once you do it yourself, like you get your own clients and stuff, it's way more money, and that's the goal.
Right.
And recently, I double booked, so I missed out on a wedding because I double booked myself,
So
and the other people paid me already, so I couldn't. Yeah, I kind
right,
of tweaked on that, but
that is the word.
yeah, bro, it's whatever. That's you learn for sure. But
Oh God.
yeah, now I'm kind of just focusing on my business, Spotlight Productions. I'm trying to just focus on helping businesses grow through my art, pretty much, and that's
Mm-hmm.
my overall goal. Just help people expand, help myself and my family expand, kind of leave a legacy. Just yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of just going with the flow, but I just know that uh, this is what I want to do. Is just videography, make art, help people.
Did you go to school for it?
So not really. I guess I went to DMAC after high school because I was like I didn't know what I was gonna do. And actually, it's funny you asked. So I went to DMAC and then I did a whole year basic liberal arts classes. So like like math, all that random shit. And it was pretty cool. I learned like I took this business class and I learned like kind of a lot. And that kind of opened my eyes because I got really good grades in that class compared to most kids. I would
Right.
be going in high and shit, just not really caring.
Right.
But I realized like I might be like a natural at this shit. So
With
the second
business,
year, huh?
you might be natural with business.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just like I kind of just click. There's a competition based grade. It's like this project, and so if you did bad, if you like did the worst out of everyone, you're gonna F. You did the best out of everyone, you're getting an A. And I
Right.
got like the top five or some shit, and I was surprised because there was a bunch of tryhards in that class.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers looking at me crazy when I'm coming in. And, like, I would come in smelling like weed and shit. And then like we did this great what's it called, this little competition thing, this project. I did really good at it, so that opened my eyes. And then the next year, so year two of DMAC is when I was doing like throughout the whole first year, I was just doing music videos outside of school, and so I was literally always busy doing something, either editing, filming, doing homework for classes and stuff. So second year comes around, and I'm taking this video production class. So I'm like, it's an option. So I'm like, why wouldn't I,
Right.
learn something? And it was just once a week, and I think after like a month or two, I'm going to these classes, and like by the third class, we're learning how to set up a tripod, and like I'm sitting here,
Who was your teacher?
I don't even remember.
Was
It
it a
was
white guy?
white dude
Was he
that
older?
no, no, he was like middle age.
Oh man.
He worked for like a news station. He literally told us he pretty much told us he don't give a fuck about that job. He's just doing it for money, and his real job is doing production for the news.
You know what's so crazy you say that is because I went to DMAT.
Mm,
You actually went in Ankeny. You went to DMAT.
yeah.
So I went there and I did it. I was trying to get a videography degree.
Honestly, I didn't even know they had that
Really?
at DMAC. No, I was ignorant. I was just like going just to go.
He didn't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
because I knew. Yeah, I didn't even know that.
So I went there and it was cool. Whatever. Like I get it. Like I even took a photography class because that was a part of the
Mm,
curriculum. I did super good in the photography class. I don't take photos though. Hit bro, not me. I don't take photos. For everybody who DMs me and asks if I can take your photos, no, I don't.
Why not?
Cause I don't. And really, the camera I have whole time don't take, like, it's not designed for photos. Like, it
Yeah,
doesn't
Sony
have the
is.
range of shooting photos
Yeah,
like a Nikon or a Canon would. Like,
right. You gotta have a crazy lens if you have a Sony.
yeah, and that's the thing. It's like I just don't have that. I got a good ass lens for videos and shit. Just
Hmm.
I've never really thought about the photos. Again, if you was rocking with me from the start, if you know, you know I was, but that's just not how I do things no more. But besides the point, I was doing this class, and I only went for a semester of college. Nothing wrong with college. Just don't go for some bullshit like history arts or anything like that. You're not gonna
Yeah,
make it in life. I'm telling you, you're
for
not.
sure.
But I went for videography, and like you said, on the third day they're teaching you how to set a tripod up. But
Hmm.
mind you, I already had the 515 mixtapes by
Right.
then.
Hell yeah. Like,
Everything I already knew. This dude's showing me. I'm showing him shit on Adobe
right.
that he's gonna talk about next year after our finals of the first. You feel
Yep.
me? After
Yep.
the first semester, like, I realized to myself that I'm damn near as bright as my teacher was. I
Yeah,
was ahead of
literally.
everybody
That's
in
yep.
going to school and not having good grades in high school and shit like that. I never felt that before. So I always was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go to school,
Hmm.
and a teacher's supposed to know more than me. Well, that was the only time where I knew more than the teacher. And I was tired. I didn't want to go to class no more. I just wanted to do videos and blah blah blah, whatever, whatever, whatever. So I dropped out. Probably one of the best decisions I made
That's
was
literally
dropping out.
exactly what I did too. Like dead ass. Spot on.
Like,
Went to those three classes. Probably just like a month or two into the first semester, the second year. That was my first like creative class I took. All the other classes were basic, so I took that one. And I was like, I'm literally doing this already. Our first project, he was talking about we had to make a 30-second little short clip or
yep,
whatever. No
yep,
edits, just simple, you know.
yep. I had to do something like that.
I didn't get that far. I dropped out before. I just stopped going and shit. And
Yeah, I had something like that, and then like a make a short film, like a
mhm.
5 minute film. Like, I remember I was filming my homies. I forgot what it was about. Like, it was about some shit like just waking up, like something to deal with like negativity or something like that.
Mm.
Whatever, whatever. And then I think that was my last project I did. Dropped out. I didn't even tell him.
Hell yeah. Stop. Literally just
I
stop showing
stopped.
up.
I stopped showing up. I just
And then start getting emails.
emails, calls. They
Mm-hmm.
calling my pops,
Yeah.
all types of shit. My dad told me, "Oh, where you at? Why you not at school? This and
Mm-hmm.
that." Well, I dropped out. That's what it is. So,
Yeah.
and they wasn't mad
No?
because they always looking at me growing up and how I would be around people and how different I was, and just they always knew that school wasn't for me. They just
Yeah.
wanted to see if I could try and do it.
Right.
Cause like it was always like, even when I was growing up, like, I lost my mom at a young age, and that was her thing for me, was get my boys through college. I got a little brother too.
Mm.
My little brother going to college right now
Where's he go?
at DBAC
Oh,
for
true.
cybersecurity. But last time I
Fire.
talked to him,
That's
I think
fire.
he's doing data analytics now. I'm
Hell
not
yeah.
for sure.
Good for him.
He's stuck in between, whatever. Both fire careers though.
Oh yeah.
Definitely
Guaranteed chicken,
smart
yeah.
careers to get
I got a homie
into.
doing that too.
You feel me? Some
Coding.
shit like that, you gonna make it in life.
For
Stop it
sure.
with that history art shit,
Yeah, bro.
or
That
whatever. Stop it.
psychology. I know I know a couple people. I feel like that have like psychology degrees and all this shit, and they don't even use it. They don't know what to do with it
No,
because
they don't.
college. I'm the same way. Like school is never. I mean, when I really tried, I'd always do good, like at whatever. But it just, I don't know. This wasn't there.
Yeah.
My dad was very. He's from. So like, my dad's from Nigeria,
Mhm.
so he's very like. He came here and he was like maybe my age, like 20, or he was pretty young. He was just like a young adult, and so his perspective on college was like you need to go to college. If you don't, you're fucked pretty much.
Mhm.
And at the time, like I was with my mom at these like my whole life we lived in these two apartments on the south side, right next to each other for like what 18 years. So I was like born, I guess, in these apartments, and then we got a couple years later evicted to the other apartments, like literally like right next to him. So I moved to his crib for college because I had an injury. He didn't want me like walk up the stairs with my mom's and shit because we lived on like the third floor. So I just moved in with him for the year, and I dropped out while I was living there, and his
Uh-huh.
ass. I didn't tell him until like he started catching on, and till this day he'll try to tell me like I need to go to school. Till this day,
Till this day?
but there'll be times where I'm sitting here telling him about all of the stuff I'm doing for like video and photography and shit,
Right.
and like his eyes light up, and like it's rather he'll be very supportive, or it's like the very opposite. He's like,
Right.
at first he didn't want to hear me talk about video shit. He got kind of pissed. He'd be like interrupting me. He's like, you need to go to school. You need to focus on. You need to stop doing that video shit. You focus on school.
Right.
And then it got to the point where he thinks I'm rich. He's telling my auntie and uncles in Nigeria that I'm a businessman and all this shit. Cause
Mhm.
and like I'm not rich obviously, but he started realizing like he's actually not just fucking off. Cause like out of all my siblings and shit, I was the one just doing like stupid shit. Just like getting myself into trouble, just like kind of
Right.
acting out. Nothing like serious, but compared to my siblings, I feel like my dad kind of knew I was going down that path of like just doing something different. I guess my
Right.
mom the same way. She kind of knew like
How
I'm willing to
many
go to
how many
school.
siblings do you have?
I got two. I got an older brother and an older sister. So I was the youngest.
Or the youngest? How old's your older brother and older sister?
He's he just turned 27. My brother and my sister's 29
Oh, okay.
or
Okay.
28.
So some older
Yeah,
siblings.
they're a couple years older than me.
Okay.
Damn,
Yeah,
I gotta
my
think how old they are. How
my
many siblings you
pops.
got?
You said what?
You got your little brother?
Yeah, he's 19. 19. Yeah.
Legit,
Yeah.
legit.
He's young. He's young. I love little bro. He's cool. Um yeah, my dad was on not the same type of way, but like I said, my parents always looked at me like he's not going.
Mhm.
It's not any. The only thing it was is he's not gonna work for somebody.
Yeah.
He's gonna work for him.
Hell yeah.
They always thought that because when I was in school, it's like I always had this mentality of like, not some defiant shit, but like if it's my way and I know it's gonna work my way, I'm gonna do it my way.
Hell yeah.
For sure. I've always done shit my way and that's just how it's gonna go within a retrospect. If it has something with me advancing or progressing or elevating in life, I'm gonna go about it my way, not somebody else's way or to get money. Like,
For sure.
I work at 9 to 5, there ain't nothing wrong with that. You feel me? And it's like I still do everything I still need to do, just my 9 to 5, just what pays the bills. All this is for the luxury of life and
The
how I
future.
can invest and shit like that
Yeah.
to elevate. But when my dad really saw this stuff going, and even my stepmom too, when she saw this stuff really going, they understood it.
Mhm.
They were like, "Oh crap! Like this is really like it's moving for him, and he's working on, it, he's working on, it, he's working on it." And they were like, "You know what? Maybe he doesn't need the college." And that's not saying like I could go to college later in life
Mhm.
when I'm 40.
Yeah.
When I'm rich as hell, I ain't got shit to do. I'm
Right.
at the
People be
crib,
doing that
shit.
shit all the time, like literally just bored out of boredom, damn near,
Boredom, just go to
or just like
college.
trying something new.
Yeah. Or want to just make a little extra cash at they work, and they're
Mhm.
like, go to college for an extra 2 years. We
Right.
could bump your salary up 30 bands. Like
And I understand
people
that.
do
Like,
that,
nothing
and I
wrong with that
get
at
that.
all. Because not everyone has that mindset.
No,
I feel
but
like it's to actually go through with it and like do shit on your own and actually try to build something is like it's rare because people just like usually just give up on that shit.
oh yeah,
Like
yeah, and especially like growing up with a dad. My dad's like the big guy on the save your money,
mm-hmm.
like like when you get a check, put this a much amount away
Yeah,
or
yeah. My grandma always told me that.
whatever. But it's kind of hard to live life like that now. I think he also sees that, so it's like I don't got time to go to college because I did not live a life of luxury to where my dad's paying for my phone bill, my car insurance, or
Right.
all these other types of things. So I got to work for it at the end of the day. So and then all that saving money shit goes out the window if I'm just working a 9 to 5 and barely making it, stuff like that.
For
So
sure.
I definitely had to make it on way because I'm not doing the penny pension for real or none of that. I hate doing that
Yeah,
shit. So
been through that. Yeah. After a while, shit. Oh, I remember like at one point, I like I'm the same way with college. Like growing up, I literally knew since I was a kid. I'm looking at my teachers, even thinking like, damn, like I can just tell when someone's doing something and they're just unhappy. There's some
yeah,
people who work at fucking Walmart and they're genuinely happy,
yeah,
and that's cool. But like I would just see people just doing all these things, and it just never made sense to me growing up. I just always had a feeling, and then we were broke as hell, so I never even thought that college was even possible. Like that was never in
Yeah.
my head. So like as I got older, I don't know. It's so weird. I can't really explain it, but it's always like this feeling I have with like I know I'm gonna be straight, even though sometimes like I'm doing my shit and shit ain't working out. I'm not getting the amount of clients I want to. Woo woo woo. It's like something always good happens. It's weird, but
Yeah.
remember like my grandma told me when I was younger. She just like randomly stopped me and she was like, she told me I don't have to be like my parents, and then that really hit. I think about that damn near all the time, and that kind of just like there's a reason. There's a reason she said that, and I don't know, I be on some hard head shit too, so it's hard for me to like work for people. I worked
Yeah.
like during the summer. I was doing a lot of work, but I wasn't making like the money that I needed to like survive damn near. So there'd be times, and there's a lot of times where like I just thought I was straight, and I thought I could just do this shit full time, and I couldn't, and I was just like I thought I had this. I was damn near portraying some shit. I thought I was fucking like I was pretty much flexing. Thought I was him. Boom, went
With
broke.
the camera stuff.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and then like
I've had that.
how to get a regular job I didn't like. I'm there. I'm realizing like damn I should be doing this and that. It's like it was a weird cycle for a while of me just like going in and out of jobs.
It's a lot in
But
and
like
out.
that's how it is when if you're a creator, like especially the first few years, I feel like obviously it's gonna be the hardest. But
You ever seen Scarface?
honestly, I don't watch no movies. I don't think I have.
What? You don't watch no movies? But
But
you
I'm
pick
my
up a
homies
camera
know me
every day?
like yeah like I'm just known for not watching. I don't really watch.
But like you probably watch TV shows.
Kind of. I watch a lot of YouTube
What?
because like growing up, we didn't like we. I would just repeat the same shit. Like I remember I'd watch Friday like literally every night. Friday after the next one. I would just rotate them and whatever we had, we'd watch. So no cable or nothing. And so as I got older, I just was so used to not. I
Okay.
was never interested, but now as a filmmaker, I definitely need to. Like my
Like
homie was getting me
I
into
just
it.
got done watching Star Wars before you got here.
Oh yeah, that's
Yes.
crazy. My homie's making a. He makes like YouTube videos, and he made a video where he's gonna make one about Star Wars. But I don't think I've ever seen Star Wars either. I've seen little
No
clips of it.
way. Star Wars? None of
Yeah,
them?
definitely seen like clips of it, part of them.
Oh
I
my
never sat through and watched
gosh.
that Family Guy Star Wars. That shit's calm. Family
Oh
One.
no.
Yeah, that shit's goated. See, I always watch all the goofy shit. I just never really watched anything serious. But
Oh man.
um, this one movie that really like opened my eyes to like cinematic shit was Interstellar. That's my
Ooh.
favorite movie. That shit
Yes.
literally changed my life, bro. Interstellar, that movie
Yes.
like changed my perspective by everything. It's crazy.
Yes.
If you ever watch that, then
Very much so.
yeah, it's like 3 hours long.
Oh yeah.
That shit's great.
It's
But yeah,
lengthy. Hmm.
I need to start watching it though. Just have like that creative, pick up some creative like aspects or whatever.
Hmm. So keep things moving here. One note I want to have the drip check. You want to shout
Yeah,
out, bro?
yeah. Shout out to my boy Fiend, Elion. So this brand is Elion. I don't know if you can hear that, but
Hey,
this Fiend, this clothing brand is called Elion. It's the homies. Um, if you go on my Instagram, VisualsByChidi, you'll see a lot of his product. I do a lot of photography and video for him. That's the homie. Literally got his shit everywhere. Like the whole city got him. I got the hat on, hat to match the hoodie.
I got this shit on sale at Culture Kings. I ain't gonna
Yeah, shout out
hold you.
Culture
Shout
King,
out
shout out
Culture
Brad.
Kings, but I got this shit for the low ski.
Yes, sir.
Whole set. They sold that shit for $30.
Yeah, bro. Elion, be plugging. Tap in. They have some crazy shit on the way. Like this whole setup. This is my favorite suit he made. Shit,
Is
bro.
that new?
Yeah, this ain't dropped yet. This is the
Oh
no.
shit. We're unreleased right now.
Yeah, I don't think these dropped yet. Or maybe
Mhm.
I don't even know. I'm bad.
Where'd
With
you get
keeping
the
up with
shoes
dates.
from?
So the shoes, these are Eternal. Eternal is also a local brand.
Oh yeah.
The homie Demetrio, shout out Demetrio. Uh, I got these. These are like one of the original shoes he made a minute ago. Like these are probably from like 2020.
Them bitches crack.
Yeah, like a mug. Boy, I've had these for a minute. I've ran through these,
You be
but
stepping in the most for
bro,
real.
yeah,
Those bitches
they need to
cat.
get some new
I
shit.
can't say much.
You feel me? But
Always, if you know, you know. If you know me, this is what I'm rocking all
I
the
be wearing
time.
my shit till they're falling off. Though I was never the like.
I'm the same way.
That's just
Same way.
shit on some broke shit. That's just how I was raised. Like I'm gonna wear or use anything until that shit's fucking done for. So
And that's how you know, dead ass, if you're a real businessman, by how you have, like, just how, not the care of your shoes, but how you just really feel about it.
yeah,
Like me, I'll throw on some Crocs everywhere I go
hell
just
yeah.
because I don't give a fuck.
Don't give a fuck.
These
Literally,
bitches are $40 and they gonna last me about 4 years, and
straight
then
up.
I gotta go pay another 40 for a new pair.
Exactly.
I don't buy expensive shoes. I don't waste my money on type of shit like that.
Every time I do, I regret it. I bought
Yes.
some what are they? Some damn. There's some 11s. I don't even know the name of them, but I only wear them like maybe once every couple months. Bought them for like 300. They went. I probably resell them because they went up. I bought them for like 300. Uh, damn, blue something all black 11s. They got the blue Jumpman. Cool. Not cool
Ooh,
rays.
all black.
Game of blues. Game of blues.
Oh, the game. Yep.
And like
Fire.
every time I get some new shit, I just regret it because
It's like I
I'm
don't
just
want to
not like
wear it
that.
too.
Yeah,
It's like, cause I literally just calculated in my head how much money I just spent,
bro.
and it's like, bro, I just want to keep it in the box at this point in
Exactly.
time.
There was a
Nah.
point, bro. I went to. I don't know if there's still a thing. This store called the Soul Nest. I did a video for him back in
Oh,
the
they
day.
just closed.
Yeah.
Shout out Soul
Yep.
Nest
Shout
though.
out to Soul Nest. Shout out Cameron. Um, bro, there was a time in life where I was down bad off the pills, bro. I was off hella Zans, just like damn near anything. And I was going through some shit, and one day I had, bro, I got this credit card when I was like 21, and they gave me like a $7,000 limit, which is crazy. I tell most people they're like, what the fuck? I thought it was like not normal,
The
but
most I ever got was 2 bands.
right, that's usually what
Two
like a
bands
band
is
or
the
two, but
usual,
they gave me seven. That was the limit. So I
and
think
you
like the
fucked it up.
bro next
They
day
knew
went there,
they knew it. They got your
bought
ass.
a camera, bought
Oh, that's
spent
not.
like
I guess that's not that bad though.
no, yeah, the
You bought a
camera was good. It
camera.
was an investment in it, and paid that shit
What
off.
else you buy? Don't tell me you used the whole 7.
No, hell no.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
even, I don't
good.
even use that shit no more. But I went in there and I was finna buy this shit, the credit card.
Mm.
But I think because I spent like 2.5 bands on the camera, so like I went in there and tried to get the like 1,000 worth of shoes, like 4 or 5 different pairs. Swipe that bitch, said decline. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm going to my bank account, and I think it was declining because there's like a limit on a day you can spend or some shit. I
Right.
forgot, but it was just declining for some reason. I was sitting there sick as hell because I wasn't even up like that. So I just had to pull my wallet out, cash, boom, give him a band, not cash, but like my debit card. So it was like my actual
Right.
money. I was
Damn.
looking tweaking on that, and then I was off the Zans. So like when you're off the Zans, if you know, you know, but you think I don't know, like it's like a weird like a I can't think of the word, but you just be not giving a fuck. You rather be scheming about some shit, or you just be out doing stupid shit. And that night, I was out just like
You
spending
don't really
money for
think
no reason.
twice about
Nothing,
anything.
nothing. Like you just go, 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 do whatever the fuck you
But
want.
you're off that shit now.
Yeah, yeah,
Everything.
pretty much. Weed. I smoke weed.
You stopped
Honestly,
smoking weed?
I stopped smoking weed for a little bit.
Okay.
Um, but and then I drank. Just we didn't drink.
Weed
There
and
was a
crack.
point where I was doing literally anything. Like it was probably 2019 was when it started. I broke my kneecap um in a soccer game, and I was prescribed some hydros,
Mm.
and that's pretty much I feel like looking back at it, I think that's what kind of started it
Yeah.
because I was definitely I think I only got one refill, but I was abusing the fuck out them bitches. I was taking like three at a time,
Yeah.
and then later down the line, it just got into like perks. The homie was getting them like script. I never took. Thank God, God forbid, I never took no like fentanyl when I know of, and then went to that to Zans. I was taking these Hulks. They're called Hulks. If you know, you know. Those are fucking terrible. Do not do Zans. This I'm not saying this shit to be cool. This is like some real life shit I've been through. It
Hulks.
is Hulks. So like the 3 milligram, not even real. They're not real, bro. 3 milligram Zans, pretty much. Like imagine a bar with extra milligram on
You never thought about it different.
it. Hell no,
When somebody gives you some shit called Hulk.
bro. Not that's just like the nickname of it.
Oh, okay.
But think technically they do make them, but like bro showed me a picture. The plug showed me a picture. It was literally just a table, like a pile full of them. So it's obvious they're fake. Ain't nobody getting how you get a script,
Right. You can't
with
get that
five,
much.
600
Right.
pills or whatever. And I
Wow.
was just getting them bitches. Like I was for a whole year straight. I was probably off of them. And then my girlfriend, thank God, helped me. Like dead ass, helped me get off of them. Like one day she found them, tweaked on me. The same shit happened like a week later. And after that, so for some reason, I was just done. Cause I could tell she was really like, she was like
Cause you,
about done with
it's
me.
cause you probably in love, folks.
For sure, yeah,
You
yeah.
would do it, shit.
Yeah, once
My
you in
girl
love,
definitely got me
you'll give up
stop
some
doing some
shit.
shit
Yeah,
for
it's a
sure.
blessing too. Like it opens your eyes about your relationship, who's really there for you and shit.
Right.
You
I
know?
know some motherfuckers who just won't give a fuck. They just tell the girl to walk out their life. They
Yeah,
gonna
bro.
pop this pill tonight, and they ain't gonna remember you.
Fuck no.
Type shit. You feel me? Like, but
Yeah,
it
I learned
really
moderation through
right.
her and just like shit. God, I started probably like last summer. I kind of just been like praying a lot more and just kind of doing like reading more about the Bible, about God and shit. And I don't really know how I feel about it. I just pray. That's my number one thing.
Right.
And that's been helping me a lot too. Just like learning that like you don't gotta be high all the time.
No, you don't. You don't have to be high all the time. And sometimes the best high is sobriety of life.
Yeah. Like when
Like
I'm
going
not doing shit
outside
all
and
day,
breathing
at
air.
the end of the day, it's like damn. Like I'm sober, had a good ass day. Go outside, just like breathe. That shit's like
Breathe.
the best feeling ever.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
So let's get to some core interview questions here that I got down.
Bet, bet.
Again, I'm just gonna name all these each of these questions. Take your time answering whatever. You can do it fast. You can talk for a little bit, whatever. So the first question is pretty simple. What first got you into photography and videography? We're gonna take it back from the start here. I know you talked a little bit about you went to college and stuff like that, but
Right.
what really got you into just you could put both of them together, just touching a camera in general. Like, what was the the main aspect of it that really drove to where you are now?
So um so one this thing is kind of irrelevant to how it started, but it's just like a crazy coincidence of how I cannot say that word coincidence. Coincidence. Yeah, I think I said it right.
Sounds right.
But so this happened a couple years ago that some shit popped up from seventh grade. Seventh grade, I'll never forget this shit. When I found this file, I was amazed. So like seventh grade, we had to in this computer class, we had to type up we had to type up something about like what we want to do in the future. And at the time, like I was lost. Sports was like everything in me, but I knew I wasn't gonna like make it to the league or anything. So I just put down photography. I want to be a photographer someday. And I was probably like 12, 13, not knowing that like I actually was gonna do it. It was crazy. And then I think a couple years ago, I'm looking through some files, just like chilling. Um, one of my old Google drives or whatever. And I see a bunch of files. So I'm just going through them, seeing what's what. And I seen that, and I was like, damn. So like this shit really was like meant to be. It was some crazy shit. But what really started it was I had a homie, Anthony. He made music. That was like my brother type of shit for like a minute. And
Does he still make music today?
yeah,
What's his name?
rave. I don't really talk to bro no more. But last time I knew his name was Oni Water, but he went by Rave. Everyone knows him by Rave. Great Money. He was making music since like
Oh,
sixth, seventh grade.
I believe I've heard of bro.
Yeah,
I believe so.
me
But
and
keep
him are
going, my
like
bad.
blood type. We was hanging out every day, and I would see him always make music and like just being creative. And I was really never that type of person, but I've always wanted to be. And I've seen him doing this, and I just kind of wanted to like kind of be a part of it. And then I kind of realized like maybe I could take videos of him, like the process of him making music.
Right.
So I started. I think I did a vlog. The first time I ever did anything was a vlog with his GoPro. Anthony gave me a
Right.
GoPro and
Wait,
like
wait. Did the sign move?
I don't know, but it does look a little different. Maybe
Hold on. First ever, we gonna have a technical difficulty here. I swear this motherfucker just moved. Hold on, gotta be fixed. We
I
not.
know
This is all uncut. We not editing this out.
Fuck it. Here's a hoodie. Shit. What was I saying? Yeah, so I was vlogging a lot of Southside artists. I did a couple of vlogs, and that was like the end of high school, or maybe like it was probably like the end of senior year. That's when I really started, and then so I think I made one vlog. I forgot what I used. I used some like free shit to edit it, and I don't know how or why, but it was very natural for me to just like learn the edits and effects and just learning how to do that simple stuff. For some reason, I just like caught on really quick, like really fast too. So I did a vlog. That's actually still on my YouTube from like 5, 6 years. That was the first thing.
Right.
Um, and then I had a homie who made music, and he had some shit recorded. He had his homie record some footage, and he put it together. And then he asked me to edit it for him. So I was like, do some
All right.
effects. So I was like, fuck it, I'll try it. And it ended up low key like being decent for my first video. It was crazy. It was weird. Um, Maybe I'll send you the video and put a little clip in. It's crazy. Like it's not nothing crazy, but like
Oh, guys.
for
I
being
mean,
your
I'll put it
first
in.
music video, I just edited the fuck out of it. And then and this is before I had a camera because he had shot it on his phone or some shit. But after that, I was like, damn, I could really like do this. Like this is something I kind of enjoyed it. It was cool. My homies' reactions to it, they're like seeing people be happy, like being happy about your art is a different feeling. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Like being, I don't know, it's a weird feeling. So I had another homie named Billy, and he had a camera. He did photos, and it was a Canon Rebel something. Like it was an old camera. It wasn't that good, but I used it for this other homie's video. My first video I ever shot was with, like part iPhone, part that Canon,
Okay.
and shot it, edited it, and that's when I kind of realized, okay, I could really do something with this. I could make a little cash, do videos, whatever, and that summer I just started doing hella shit.
Damn.
I think it was a summer, maybe it was a summer of 2020. I'm not sure. It was a minute ago. My memory is clipped. But yeah, I seen him just the old homie make music. It kind of just opened my eyes. I want to create too. And then I just started creating. Everyone fucked with what I was doing, and then out of nowhere, my shit started blowing up. Like not no crazy shit, just like everyone wanting a video. It got to the point where I felt like I was doing videos for like the whole city within like a couple years. I probably did like shit, probably like 50, 100 videos. I don't even know. I lost count after like 40 when I was
Right.
counting like a minute ago. But um, yeah, that's how I really got into it. And for some reason, it gets stuck. At first, I was just kind of like questioning it, like is this something I really want to do, waste my time on? But I don't know. It was weird. Like looking back at it, I don't know what really made me like feel like I wanted to do it, but I was just like, I don't know. I did it. I wanted to do it. I almost felt like I needed to do it. I needed to create something. And it was kind of a fitting in thing too. The homies were doing all that, the music stuff. I kind of just want to be a part of it. So
Right. No, I got you on that.
yeah,
Yeah. Um, Mine was kind of the same way, just a bit. Like I was doing the 5-on-5 mixtape shit. Then, I kind of fell out with that. Didn't really want to do it no more. I wanted to figure out what to do next. I always loved music though. Like I grew up listening to everything.
same.
Um,
Yeah.
I had a lot of influence from my mom listening to music, and my dad listening to music. My mom was more like with the alternative rock, 90s stuff.
Mm-hmm.
My dad was like hip hop, so it kind of all meshed in together. Later down in life, I really fell in love with all of it. Um, and so I picked up the music videos. I had a couple music videos before, like my first real put together music video, but my first real put together one was with Phaso, and that
Yeah, I
was
remember. I
that
remember
was
that.
shot off of iPhone. That video is so shitty.
It's really not.
It
It's
is.
real. It's really not.
It really is. And
I be
I
seeing some videos
no, I do be seeing some videos. Some motherfuckers is terrible,
like bad.
bad. But
No, I was definitely not bad at all
I
from my
mean,
perspective.
I definitely improved for
Hell yeah.
sure. I
Hell
remember
yeah.
I remember your videos back in the day too.
Mhm.
Um, no, but
Changed a lot.
yeah.
Crazy, like seeing like the differences. Like sometimes I go back and watch my old shit, and I watch like a really old video, and I watch a new video, and like some are kind of similar, but like it's just crazy seeing yourself improve over the years.
Oh yeah.
It's like
It's one of the greatest things to ever watch,
yeah, literally.
to be honest. Do you have any like notable videos you want somebody to go watch,
Um,
or any artists you want to shout out that you work with?
shit, you go to my YouTube page and really just like there's countless people. This is the whole city. For the most part, I did do a lot of work for just like Des Moines artists. Um, 'cause there's obviously there's a lot. So
Shit ton.
there's some videos I had to like put on private on my page because some legal shit like there's some hot shit. There was just a lot like a hot shit going on, and I wanted to get myself like uninvolved in it. So I just put a lot of shit on private because there was one kid that got bro. There's one kid that I did a video for, and then like a couple days he drops it on his YouTube page, and he gets like locked up, and then his sister or girlfriend or whatever is calling me, texting me, talking about so I needed to write a statement for saying that it's a prop because I didn't put the he didn't tell me. It's kind of my fault, kind of his, but I didn't put the prop. People usually tell me like put like this is props, the little
Right.
thing in the beginning of videos with guns and shit.
Right.
So he had a pipe on him, and then they arrested him for what's it called violation, and
Mm.
that shit really opened my eyes to like who to work with, and it's not
Facts,
a
man.
problem with anyone, but it's just like
I'm telling you,
to
them.
like keep yourself safe legally, fucking
Yes.
physically. Bro, I was at a. This is crazy. I was at a shoot one time downtown. Motherfuckers was drunk and shit. I'm sitting there. I actually have I don't have it anymore, but I got a clip of this shit happening. I think I was testing something in my lighting or something out, and I'm in this little party sitting in the corner. It was a get together. We're probably like 10, 15 people in there. Then boom, it sounds like a loud ass like balloon pop.
Mm.
And I get this shot like my camera like shakes as the shit happens, and then it's probably like, the clip was like 10 seconds. It didn't show much. Motherfucker was just like, was that a gunshot? And then I'm still pissed. I'm okay, still pissed about this shit. This drunk bitch was on the couch, and she was like, "No, that was a balloon." We're looking around. There was no fucking balloon. Motherfuckers started running out the crib. And I'm looking around. Like, motherfuckers feeling themselves and shit, making sure we didn't get shot. And then I look beside me, and probably like 3, 4 feet from me is a gunshot hole in the wall.
Yeah.
We're in apartments.
Yeah.
Imagine a kid is in the other room or some crazy
Right.
shit. And I was the closest to the bullet. And that shit. There's just a lot of different situations that open my eyes. But
Yeah.
no, the shout out to the whole city, really, because there's so many artists and people who showed me love, people I show love to. So like, if you know, you know, but really
Facts.
just anyone creating, because it takes a lot of courage and just a lot of
But you can't work with everybody,
no,
and that's what I had to learn. There's a lot of money on the table for this shit. There is somewhat. If
yeah,
motherfuckers want to pay, there's a lot of money on the table.
yeah,
Because I'll tell you this much: I don't do no free shit.
yeah. Free
But
shit is out of
out of the question.
conversation.
Out of the question.
We know
Now,
that shit too
this is
many
the
times.
thing, motherfuckers that complain about my price. You should have asked me 4 years ago when I was busting the videos down for $25 a pop. So come on,
Straight
y'all
up.
should have got with me. Now that y'all complain about the price, it's not my problem. Y'all should have made music 4 years ago, whatever. Besides the point, though, you can't work with everybody,
Yeah.
and that's what I had to learn, because I worked with a lot of motherfuckers who wouldn't pay. I've been in a lot of unsafe situations,
Bro, too many.
like too
Too
many to
fucking many,
count,
bro.
and a
Not
lot of
worth it.
guys out here that want to live the certain type of life kind of is. It's very reckless. It's not a safe environment to really be around shooting videos and shit like that. I've shot videos out in Chicago in the trenches with a lot of young bulls that is definitely like that, and I felt more safe out there than I did in Des Moines shooting for some reckless motherfuckers in the street for real. And
Yes.
that's really how
Genuinely, yeah.
that's how it be, because this shit, it's not dangerous. Trust me, it's just not like you gonna go there and get shot instantly. But there is a higher chance because these motherfuckers do move around slow
Dude, you
in the
don't even
head.
know. This shit's crazy. Like,
And I just don't
I
like
be at
being around people who think slowly. It's not
yeah.
they're not
They're
bad
not.
person or whatever. It's
None
just
of
how
them
they
are. They're just
think and
motherfuckers are
move is
tapped the
slow.
fuck out. Yeah,
And
like
it's just like tapped out of
lacking. Literally just
reality and
lacking. Motherfuckers be lacking.
lacking,
Like
I'm
it's crazy.
telling
I'm
you.
sitting there at the shoot. I'm more on point than literally damn near everyone there.
Hmm.
And it's like y'all got ops. Y'all killing each other and shit. And then like motherfuckers ain't even on point.
But no,
But
I
like
definitely,
there's some jits. Like a lot of these kids doing all this
yeah.
bad shit. There's some young.
Some young motherfuckers. Y'all be careful, bro. If that's what y'all want to do, be careful. I'm telling you, just be careful. But um, no, I definitely have had I've had a moment before where like like it was like a thing where like 12 hit me up talk about they were trying to get me to say a bunch of shit, whatever, whatever, whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't talk to them, all type shit, and just like it's just like learning from that experience. It's like nah, this is not.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
once
want
the
to be.
feds are
This is
on that,
not.
like that's how you know. Like you
You
gotta
gotta
change some
stop.
shit.
Like that's why I was like, yeah, I'm finna stop working with these type
Hell yeah.
motherfuckers. They just all it is some trouble, and I'm not a part of it because it's like, I
That
actually
shit
got
comes back to
a
you.
dream and a passion and everything I'm
Right.
trying to do, and both sides don't see that, let alone care about it. So
Because if you're doing this, a lot of I feel like a lot of people like, doing this shit off like hate and this popularity, like kids like rapping about straight killing motherfuckers and goddamn nothing positive at all. And like, that's just
no,
how rap. That's how the generation like these young kids are and shit. And I
yeah,
listen to that music too. I'm not saying I just listen to fucking happy fucking music all the time, but I'm
right,
saying like I don't know. But what really stopped me from working with like most, because there's some people that I fuck with that I feel like I can't work with them and they're cool. They're genuine people. They're doing
right,
music for a genuine reason. They're trying to come up and shit, and I respect that. So I work with a few people, but like they're young kids. There was a point where, for one, feds, bro, it's like it's so easy for them to just like catch motherfuckers lacking.
hmm,
At one point there was like 10 videos all with like you know young juveniles, if not juveniles, just like young adults, pipes and shit. There was a I don't want to talk about it too much, but when what really made me stop and kind of open my eyes and like chill with music videos was there was these two kids that got shot. You probably if you probably know about this if you're from Des Moines. These two kids got shot in this school. Keep in mind
ooh,
these kids were there trying to graduate,
yeah.
and they had smoke with some other kids that
I
went to
know
that
what
same
you're talking about.
school. It
Yeah,
was like a school for like for kids to like if you stop going to school, like, let's say freshman year, you can go there and they'll work with you, help you get your GED,
it was
pretty
like
much.
the next start program or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah,
So the kid who did like that ran up in there and did that and shot the two kids or whatever. He was a part of the group that I was filming for. Like he was cool with all the kids that I was filming for. So
mm-hmm.
like that was his people. And boom, those two kids died off a music video. Like the music video literally got them killed because they're dissing
Right.
uh the
And
kid that passed away.
what's so crazy on a side note is I was supposed to shoot for bro
Yeah.
who passed.
Shark.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot his name, but yeah,
Huncho.
yeah.
It
And
was
like
supposed to be just the week after.
that shit's crazy. And
So
when that shit happened, I was like, I can't, cause I don't know. It's still like just like crazy to think about. It's fucked up. That kid that did the shooting, that ran up in that bitch, he was in a couple of my music videos. One of the first ones, probably honestly one of my best music videos with Montana. This kid, I don't even know if he makes music no more. I don't really talk to none of them like that. But some kid in Montana,
Montana, old
yeah,
boy Montana.
yeah, it was a
Yeah.
video for him, and the video was fire.
Uh huh.
But that was one of the first
I got
videos
a
where
question.
it's
I got a
hella
question.
blicks and shit.
Did he pay you?
I forgot what I charged him. That was for the low because back then
Right.
I was plugging motherfuckers like
Nah.
a
Yeah.
hundred, 200. Even though like I wanted to charge like 4 or 5, I would always just be like, just throw me this, throw me that. I don't really trip.
Yeah.
And a lot of those videos I was doing for free. I didn't give. I was trying to get just
Just content.
yeah content
Yeah.
and like, but the kid that did that shit was in one of my music videos holding a big ass blick and shit. And like I'm looking back at it, I'm just thinking about everything. Like I'm too much involved in the shit. I'm not. I'm just making videos for him at the end of the day.
Right.
But I'm posting their content. I'm working with them. I'm around them and shit. And I want nothing for the best for these dudes, like for everyone.
On God,
So like
nothing but the
if
best.
one of my music videos got someone killed because they're dissing or whatever, I would feel terrible. And
Right.
it's crazy because I'm pretty sure the dude that made that video a week or two later and shot a video for their ops, shot a video for a dude who died like their ops, which is crazy.
Oh, I guess
That's a different story. I'm not even
oh,
into that.
shit.
That's some crazy shit. But motherfuckers be doing anything for some little bit of cash.
Oh
But
yeah. Yeah, I
yeah,
just
bro. And then the money part too, like you were just saying, like, bro, if you go to the store and get some shoes, you buy a pound of weed for whatever, and you tripping about how someone's charging you for studio time or a music video. I'm not saying you're not about your shit, but like, bro, this is an investment. It's not like we're just doing this shit just because we have nothing better else to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mhm.
if you're tripping about prices, like that's I understand. If my shit's too much, or if someone's studio time is too much, or J shit is too much, and
I'm
like you
I'm
can't
I'm
afford
I'm
it, that's
I'm gonna be
cool.
I'm gonna be
Respect it.
I'm be honest though. How much you charge for a basic music video? How much you charge? I charge 200.
So nowadays, it's like it really just depends on. I try to have an option. So like the lowest right now I'm charging is 400.
400.
400. So from there
That's not bad though.
at all. So
That's
I try to do a 200 deposit, and this is like it's crazy because when I started charging this much, it's like clientele, motherfuckers. It's like you don't see me filming a lot because people aren't willing to pay that much.
and this is what I
People,
want to say. At the end of the day, if you want to be an artist or anything like that, because you probably get more like with your real estate stuff and all of that.
yeah,
This is all music stuff I'm about to talk about. If you was an artist and you want to make it, get some fucking money to put up. Go
bro,
pay your producer. Go pay us to do your videos.
because you hear about this shit,
Put
bro.
the money up. I'm telling you, if you think that we are out here sparing y'all to have y'all have a good ass price, we could be on some Chicago shit and charge a band.
Boom,
And there
man. That's
and
what we should be charging,
that's what
honestly.
we should be
Like
charging.
realistically,
Realistically, and
this is
we let
where we're
that
at.
shit go because
Yeah,
we know how motherfuckers pockets is, and like we said, we have respect. But if you gonna sit here and tell me, and I know, and if you watching this video, you've told me this before. If you cannot, like Brody just said, he
okay.
said he charges 400. I charge 200. If you ever try to tell me to lower the price because you can't buy it, tell your friend with his iPhone 15 he got in his
Yep.
pocket to film your music video and
And
edit it
edit
on
that shit.
CapCut.
Yep.
Cause I'm not playing around.
Bro, that shit's
This whole
crazy.
shit, and y'all know who y'all is.
Show. For
Y'all
show.
know who y'all is.
That's not doing. I'm telling you right now, that low quality shit will do not, just because it's a music video and it's like does it,
Right.
that low quality shit is not going to do
It's
shit for you.
not gonna
That
do
shit,
nothing.
you have the homies recording you in I don't know, bro. And
You
like all
or
for
the
the
or
homies
the
or
or
people.
the or the let me invest in this or let me do that for you or this and that.
Yeah,
When the
bro.
plumber comes over to your house, do you ask him that I'm gonna buy you a new tool set so you can fix my toilet? No. No.
This is goofy, unrealistic. I don't know, bro. I
Right.
can't even really. This subject I can go on about this shit.
Right.
This shit's crazy.
I mean, we
I
could
be
really.
plugging too, like the
We
homies.
just
Always be
talked
just some.
about it in the last
Yep,
podcast. We could talk. We could talk about this subject ever, never, never, never.
literally. And like, I'll give like a lot of the homies discounts, but like even that is crazy.
I ain't gonna honest.
Realistically,
I don't give no discounts. I don't spoil nobody out here.
you have a solid price. That's solid as hell. 'Cause that's what I was doing at first. I was just charging like 100, 200, and then I'm telling people my prices. Literally, everyone like, yeah, you tweaking. You need to charge more. You tweaking. You need to charge more.
Right?
Like I'm
They
telling the
say that
artists, they're paying me and they're telling me I need to charge more. So it's like, damn.
until you do that,
Until you
and
do
then you're
that,
gonna lose them.
yep. Until you actually start charging
Exactly.
what you're worth,
And then you go
it
lose them.
sucks
I should be charging what bro charging,
easily.
but I'm not
We are dead ass plugging the city.
plugging. You feel me?
And
Really
like shout
plugging
out,
for real.
there's a few videographers who be going crazy in the city. Shout out Borg,
Shout out Spenny.
Spenny,
Yes,
bro,
sir.
he's going crazy. Like he just started in, he's already going crazy.
And
Shout out Trey.
Shout out Borg. And
Shout out
Trey.
Chip. Shout out Trey.
Shout
Trey's
out Trey.
goated. Trey, if you're hearing this, you're the goat.
Go.
Um,
FX Master.
no, dead ass.
Effect Master.
I remember like when I first started, he I think was kind of starting too, or else he already started. Either or, I forgot. But um, he was doing his thing in Cedar Rapids. I think I remember like seeing his work,
Yeah.
and that shit is motivating, bro. When you see other people in the city like doing shit,
Going crazy.
it really does motivate you,
Mm-hmm.
and it's dope that we have like people doing this. And there's always people like new people just jumping in, just like creating. And it's dope.
Right.
And yeah, if you're an artist, I'd recommend just like tap in with as many like multiple creators. Like maybe going to a if you have a solid studio, try another one. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
focus on quality. You do not, bro. It's because all this shit at the end of the day is investment. Because I'm
It
doing
is an
this to
investment.
literally help you out. Like we're making videos and shit. The producers are producing your shit to help you out.
Right.
So like, my advice is like, let's say you get a video with me, you get a video with Jay, you get a video with Trey, you get a video with Borg. You got 4 different videographers. That's 4 different like
Styles.
styles. That's
Mm-hmm.
4 different audiences, pretty much. Like if you're just working with people and you're actually investing your money, that shit helps so much. Like it really does. You talk. There's I forgot who it was. I think it was like King Von or some shit. It was someone from Chicago. Like they were broke as fuck and they put a band down on a video in a studio session. Boom.
It was fun.
That's the start of it.
Yeah, I think it was fun.
One of them, and
But there's
that shit goes a long way, bro. Like I started investing in myself, and ever since,
right.
good shit's been happening. Like shit, I don't even know.
Like I don't
I can't even
know. I
explain it
don't
so
know what
much.
Borg or what Trey what they charge, but it's like there's pricing options out here,
Yeah,
and they're all decent. You feel me?
decent. You
Go
know
shoot
what?
with Borg. Go shoot with Bro. Go shoot with Trey. Go shoot with Spinny. I tell any one of y'all to go do that. You feel me?
So
And this is what I want to talk about too. How we able to say that? How we able to be like, go work with them? No problem. You feel me?
yeah,
I
it's not
respect
like
all the filmers out here. I
exactly
got no problem with none of them. Go shoot with them. You feel me? But they gonna charge that ticket.
for
I'm
sure.
telling you, none of them gonna do that shit for free.
Like
If
thinking you're about
if
to get some
y'all
free
is
shit because you're cold or you got clout. The amount of times there's people I looked up to, like me and the homie were like listening to and shit, and it came to a point like you get up to them in person, and a lot of people have a this certain thing where they think I can't think of the word. They think they're just I can't even think of that shit, bro. But
what God?
think they're God. It's
Yeah.
just motherfuckers have this image. It's like this. They're portraying an image that's not there.
To,
I've met so many people that
to
I see on the
customize
internet and
character.
shit, customized characters. I mean, in real life, and it's like
Real VC be
it
bought.
sucks. Honest, I'm not gonna lie. There's people that I worked with in the past. It sucks to see people just like motherfucking give up, be on some
Yeah.
weird shit like not being yourself or ruin everything, bro.
Right.
You trying to be a different person. No one's gonna fall for that shit. No one fucks with that shit. I don't know. Like it's so easy to like portray someone else. It's so easy to like fake it. You know,
Right.
it's hard to be yourself. Like for me, like when I was younger, I was like always trying to fit in and shit. Thought I was lame, and then I just got older, so I realized like doesn't like nothing
It
matters.
doesn't.
Nothing
It
fucking matters,
doesn't
bro.
fucking matter. Hey, can I tell you this much? The popular kids I went to high school now are fucking sad, lonely, fat, and broke. And they
And
ass thought they was the
alcoholics
coolest. And alcoholics, like,
and just angry, upset,
right.
mad,
I feel
negative.
bad for y'all because it's like at the
Yeah.
end of the day, I remember when motherfuckers was on some weird shit and all
Oh
this, or
yeah.
yo ass think you was the greatest hooper and shit like that. But now you stuck working a job and shit, having no motivation to your life because your peak was in your high school.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
shit. Sorry,
That's
sucks.
that's a real thing. Like, that's how most people are, honestly.
Right.
But
And
I
it
mean,
sucks.
if you're happy, then fuck it. Like nothing else should matter
Oh
except
yeah,
being
if you
happy.
happy, go
You
ahead.
know. But
Not everybody's meant to be rich or wealthy or just even a leader in general.
yeah, it's
Not
rare.
everybody. Not everybody can do it.
I never thought I was ever gonna do any of this shit. Like every day I wake up, I'm able to like I just quit my not quit, but I just told my job. I used to work at I work at the event center as a cook, and I
Oh,
told
the
him
Wells
like
Fargo.
yeah
Oh, okay.
across the street, the Morrow Center,
Uh huh.
and I told him just put me on call. So like pretty much I'm not scheduled there because I got my realty shit going. I got this wedding gig going. I got this spot hopper, which is like this company who does restaurants.
Hmm.
Then I got my own shit going. So like being able to actually do shit full time is like is like a dream. It's weird.
Right.
Even though it's like realty, I'm just sitting there taking photos. It's still like something you know, it's like I invested in myself, and now I'm to a point where I can actually just like live off of
You can do
it.
it.
It took a minute though. I'm not gonna lie, like, and this shit's never like guaranteed. I can get
Never.
motherfuckers could tell me like we're not selling houses. Sorry, we can't give you no more. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Anything can happen. So like as a creator, it's scary because nothing's guaranteed. Like, and for like for me, the realty shit, it's not gonna be busy all year. You know, like right now it's peak. Weddings as well. Like it's not gonna be busting all year. So like
Right.
that's why I realize right now that I gotta focus on. There's so many opportunities that like we're not even tapping into.
Right.
Once like what really set me like off with all this shit. I remember one night, it's crazy. I was off the Zans too. I was going around downtown in the different businesses. But when I used to do Zans, like I used to have a lot of anxiety and shit. So like I
Right.
damn it look normal, just a little tired, you know,
Oh.
just slow. I walked in the on the Fongs. And they told me like, oh, the Spot Hopper, this company or whatever does our advertisement. So I emailed Spot Hopper, boom, interview. And that was one of the only times I ever try to walk in restaurants or anywhere and talk to like businesses. But every time I do try to do something, like something works. It's weird. I
Right.
just never do it. That's why I've been realizing like it's worth trying. If you don't try, then you're not gonna get shit.
Hell
You
no.
know.
What Michael Jordan say? He said you miss all the shots you don't
Yep.
take. Whatever the bullshit he
Yep.
said.
That's real though. Like
But it is real. Hell yeah.
if I never tried that, I probably wouldn't have had motivation to keep like even
Hell no.
you know that shit's crazy.
And you about to be a pops.
Yep.
That's probably even more motivating.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna have a baby girl in the end of August. So
Hell
that's like
yeah.
ever since I found out, me and Shorty like this weird good shit has been happening. It's weird. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. I wasn't ever this up before. Definitely, I think that's what's motivating me a lot. Is like having a baby, but
A lot of
I
people
don't
don't
know.
understand that.
No, it's a crazy feeling.
A lot of people think like, oh, my life's over.
Hell, dude, yeah,
Your
like
life is not over.
I had at
It's
one
just,
point
it's
I
really
applied
just
for this
getting better.
job, and like it's a full time job to be like a some random like construction type shit.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to start. This job's supposed to start in like literally like 5 days. June 2nd is when the start time, start like the class or whatever.
Right.
But I was thinking about. I really only applied for that shit because I was scared that like this shit ain't gonna work out.
Right.
And that's
Yeah.
when I was like, fuck that. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm chilling right now. There's no need to just stop what I'm doing
Keep
because
going.
I'm having a baby. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
shit. That should motivate me to just like go even more crazy. That's what I've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's
And
hella motivating, but
my,
it's scary.
like I told you, my daughter finna be born next week
Yeah.
on Monday.
How you feeling about that?
Shit. Ready.
Shit, man.
Excited.
A lot of emotions, different emotions.
A little bit of nervousness.
Mhm.
Nothing, nothing too out of the ordinary that I can't take in life. But
Yeah.
no, we got our
You've been
whole
through so
whole
much, so
room.
like to the point where stuff like this is like you're just ready for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's kind of a walk in the park type of mentality. But
Yeah.
no, I'm excited though. Excited to bring her on the shows maybe sometime or take her to video shoots
Yeah.
and
So
shit like that. I just kind
you're
of
having a
want
girl too.
to, huh?
You're having a girl.
Yeah, I'm having a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, her name's gonna be Nora.
Nora.
Nora, Nora, and then her middle name be May. That's my girl's middle name. Do you have a name picked out?
Yeah, we're probably gonna do Emberly.
Emberly.
Yeah, Emberly with the E.
Oh, okay, nice. Nice.
EMBERLY.
Nice.
That was kind of
What
the
you
only
guys
one
gonna
we
call her?
agreed with.
M for like a nickname.
Probably hella different
Yeah,
nicknames. Ember.
Ember. Oh, that is true. I didn't think of
Ember's
Ember.
probably the most one we're gonna call
Ember.
her.
Okay.
But
All right. So first side note, we gonna start a new segment.
yeah.
It's I picked up random food for the store, snack candy wise, and we gonna try 'em. Just random shit. And this is what they feeding kids nowadays. Just mind you, when we was growing
No,
up,
deadass.
it was the bomb pops, the Sour Patch Kids, all type of shit. Now they got new generations of this shit. So the first snack I got, we got 3 items we finna try. This shit is all in Japanese. I can't even read it.
That shit looks crazy.
It's cheeseburger, soda, and fries with some ketchup on it. So we gonna try that. Okay. Boom. Second thing, toxic waste hazardous
I'm
sour
nervous for that,
candy.
bro. I'm nervous as fuck for
Didn't you don't like sour candy?
I don't really like candy at all, honestly.
Oh, this gonna be
I
fun.
just like
I don't really like candy at all either.
I just like chocolate. I don't like candy like sugar. Like I mean,
Now
chocolate
this
sugar.
shit is the most diabolical shit I ever seen. I didn't even know they make this shit.
Diabolical.
But gummy pepperoni pizza kit made by uh Frankfurt Lunchables. Frankfurt's the brand though. Sounds like a
I'm,
Frank ass meal.
I'm genuinely nervous. I'm not gonna
But look at that. It's got all the creations. We about to put this shit together. This is gonna be one of the segments that wrap up the show, and then after this we'll talk a little more, and then we'll end it up.
lie.
So which one you want to try first? Out of any of them?
See, I want to do this one first.
Okay,
The burger.
the burger one. Let me see it. Crack it open here. All right. It says made in Japan. So you can find this at Hy-Vee.
Which is crazy. I
Which
thought
is
you went to like some
no.
fob store for that shit.
Went to the Hy-Vee candy hour.
And I can say fob because I'm part fob. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay. Looks pretty good packaging. What is this?
Yo. Low-key, I was looking
What
at the
is
box.
this?
It looked like these instructions. I was like,
Is
what the
these
fuck?
instructions to make this shit? No. What is
Oh,
this?
I just drank a cup of water.
Oh, this is like I gotta add some water and all
You
type
gotta
shit.
bake this shit or something?
Let me see. No way.
There's like 8 instructions. I thought that was some extra shit you could do. You know, like you
Make
have
the
some extra
French
shit.
fries. Oh, I gotta add water to the. No, I'm not doing all that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nah.
first of all, you gotta make this shit. First of all, 0 out of 10.
Yeah,
If you
for
gotta
sure.
make your own candy out of a fucking ramen seasoning packet,
No, dead ass.
there's
You're telling me
5 of
that
them.
shit, the powder is supposed to look like this?
You got. Just even take a look at these. Bun candy powder. No diddy.
Bun candy powder.
You have
Crazy.
the fries. The fried potato candy powder. Take a look at that one. You have the hamburger candy powder. You have the ketchup candy powder and the cola powder. And then finally you have the cheese candy powder. Now
Powder.
here's the thing at the end of the day. When I
This is
went and
scary.
bought this, a couple were off the shelf. So I know somebody's out here banging these,
Right.
banging them on the low. It comes with a little cup. I assume that's for your drink. Comes with a little entree. So we're not going to try this because this is a little too much for
powder. It's crazy.
our time here. I should have read the instructions, I guess, before I bought it, but still. It's going to go back in the box. And you know what? Shit's finna go to the trash. Unless bro wants it. You can take it home.
No.
Try that shit out. Let us know. But this, done. 0 out of 10.
Yeah, this is 0. Can't even.
You should never have to make your
That's
own
like
candy.
a 20-minute process for some candy. That's
Which one
crazy.
we trying next?
Let's do the pizza.
The Lunchable? Alright. This
Crazy.
better not be no. I think you just really got to put it together.
That looks decent. Not decent, but it looks like manageable. I'm
This shit
confused. I
looks
don't know if
disgusting.
it's literally pizza flavor or what. That's crazy.
It does say pepperoni pizza. Oh. It just says artificial flavor, of course. Okay, it's the packaging. It comes in just how you get them in the little Johns and the
Yep.
regular Lunchables. Nothing different. And if you know about the pizza one, you know. Shit, low-key gross. Peel here. God damn. Dude.
I'm hoping to. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is. Yeah. I'm hoping it's just some candy.
Did you try to open that?
Yeah.
I don't know who is sealing these motherfuckers. God damn. We might have to cut it open. Might be able to get it. There you go.
Damn.
Yeesh. Okay. Oh. Alright. So it looks like this is the pizza sauce. I know
Looks
y'all
like
can't
Jello.
really see it. It looks like Jello though. We got little white candies, which I assume would be the cheese. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm finna just lay this shit out because I think it's just. Oh my. Okay. Got little pepperonis, which don't actually look too bad. To be honest with
It just looks like a bunch of like candy.
you. It does like.
I thought it was gonna be like literally
Okay.
pepperoni
I'm not
flavor.
pulling those two out, but all right. Here you go.
Let's get it.
This the. So we gonna try it out, and we gonna see what comes out of it. It's
Whole
gonna
time
be
this shit probably be busting.
interesting. I do not think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be interesting. 0 out of 10, whatever we gonna rate it. Damn. Oh, dripping. All right. Is it good? All right. Let's see.
Cheese.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too much. All right. Hold her up here. Boom. Cheers. Oh
Sugar
shit.
pizza. Damn. God. This shit is hard as fuck to chew. This shit is fucking plastic and rubber. Sugar. Mm-mm. Damn. Yo.
I'm not eating that shit. I'm a grown ass man. I'm not eating that shit. That's gross. You got shit on your side of your mouth. Man. This is what y'all feeding these kids nowadays.
Bro, this shit.
That's why they act like this. They eating shit like this. The little pepperonis was all right. I think it was the sauce, to be honest. That's what threw it off, and the hardness of the fucking candy.
Like, it should not be ingesting.
They should not be eating this. I had to spit mine out.
Straight sugar.
Toxic waste, hazardous candy. We're gonna try it. This is the last one here. If I can figure out how to get it open.
And the fucking sauce is straight liquid. That shit. I don't know. That's some weird shit.
Shit. Okay, so it's like some warheads.
Bro,
There you go.
I got the blueberry one, I think.
Toxic waste, everybody. At High V as well. All these are from High V. Shout out High V. All right.
It's gonna be tough.
God, these things look like corrosion.
Battery
corrosion.
Literally. Hazardously sour candy.
Whenever you're ready.
What the fuck? Not for children under 3. Oh, these I think I've had.
They're like warheads, I think. You're gonna be alright.
See if they're talking this shit or not. Damn. I can make my mouth like.
Oh.
I can't.
Spit that shit out.
What the fuck? Like, what's the point of that?
That's not even fun. Like
It's
warheads
making
a
my
little
mouth
bit
damn near-
fun at least.
Yeah. This shit low-key make my fucking mouth numb.
What does it say on the back?
Yeah, bro. That's enough.
Caution. Consuming more than one piece at a time may cause irritation to the mouth.
Bruh. Had a fucking tenth of one. That shit caused
Oh my
irritation.
god. I don't even know how they could sell that. That was like straight battery acid.
No, literally. I don't like the ingredients they use to make that shit.
Let me see them. This is the crazy thing about it. Dump them. How many come in? How many come in that little box? Just dump them on the table.
Like 10, 15.
Look at that. Who's eating all that?
How much was it?
The thing
This little
like
thing.
$3.
That's wild. That's fucking wild.
$3. You eat. I'd pay somebody $100 to eat the whole thing.
No, dead ass.
If you want to come on this show, I got the rest of these for
Dead
you.
ass, bro.
I'll pay
That'll
you
be good. That'll be
$100
good
for
as
the
video.
show. Trust, I will put the money on.
Genuinely.
If you can eat,
Bro,
oh, there goes one.
that shit's crucial.
There's about like 13, 15 here. $100 to whoever
I
can
just
eat
don't
all of
understand
this.
that shit. Like sour. I was never. I don't know. Sour. When I was little, I ate a lot of sour candy, but now it's like can't.
I still eat Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, hella sour.
For
Patch
sure.
Kids. The
Never
long
would not do
airheads,
that.
the little airhead
Yep.
string things.
Extremes.
Yep.
Yep. That's
Those are
really
my
it though.
favorite.
But those
Still
have always been
low-key.
like that sour candy. That shit right there and warheads and
Yeah.
are they warheads or warheads?
Warhead.
Warheads. That shit right there, that shit's over the top. Like I'll eat sour gummy worms, like the Charlies.
Mhm. Yeah,
But
those are
that's
hit.
sour, like that's sour candy to me. That shit is poisonous.
No, literally. Like, and
That
that
shit
like
is a crime.
a lot of those like the artificial flavoring be fucking me up sometimes, like with candy, because
Oh yeah.
I be I don't know, like I need to go to the fucking nutritionist, but I have this allergy, this weird thing where
I
like
can't even read this.
what's it called? Like I think it's a pollen allergy, but like sometimes I'll be eating like candy, like an airhead, for example.
Yeah.
My mouth will get irritated because like I think I'm allergic to like fucking anything, like fruits, vegetables, grass.
Right.
Like, one time I tested this shit out, I put weed on my arm, just like rubbed some bud on my arm. I got like a big ass, not a big ass rash, but it was like a rash. It was there for like a whole day.
Mhm.
So I was like, yeah, I need the doctor for that shit, because I thought growing up, I thought eating like fruits and vegetables, like I thought it naturally just made your mouth itchy. I thought that was normal like, my whole
Right.
life till I was like 18. And I realized like this is probably not normal. My mouth is getting all poofy, not poofy, but just like itchy, irritated when I'm eating like anything that's like
Right.
fresh.
Yeah.
Unless it's cooked. Yeah. Oh,
I didn't even read the back of this. It says that time in mouth 15. No diddy. 15 seconds total wuss. 30 seconds crybaby. 45 seconds toxic wannabe.
what?
60
They're
seconds
talking crazy.
full toxic head. Again, $100. You come on the show, eat the whole thing.
My mouth is dead ass like kind of fucking itchy.
My shit feels hella weird
My
right
throat.
now. That shit
That
weird.
shit's crazy.
Oh my god. All right, so we're gonna start wrapping things up here. That shit was fucking wild. What's some other questions? What's some favorite spots to shoot music videos? Don't gatekeep.
For sure. That's a good question.
Downtown. No, I'm just kidding.
No, dead ass. So like, damn near all my videos, not all of them. So it kind of just depends on the artist, the style of the song, you know. But I feel like I like doing. Well, I realize now that like I've been doing this for a while. I kind of like doing the more cinematic shit
Yeah.
instead of like the because I started just doing a lot of like what's it called, running.
Yeah.
So
Running guns.
I would just do that for every video. But when I really plan a video and like get ideas and shit, those are the videos I always hit. So for example, me and El Fazo, he had this idea for this video. It's probably one of my favorite ones. He shot like a cornfield and
Oh yeah.
I forgot what the song's called. That's probably one of my
Was
best
that
videos.
his country song?
Yeah, it was like a little country style
Yeah.
song. And we were just out in nature, and I don't know, when you have a plan and you have like an actual like idea, ideology about how you want something, and you actually start doing it, it's a good ass feeling. So I'd say more with like nature, I guess, because I've done so many shots downtown, bro. It's like every corner downtown. I feel like I feel that.
Yeah, I feel like I've shot at every.
It's really once you do so many videos, it's like it's hard to. Yeah, bro, I shot so many places downtown. Like
Right.
literally, I ran through that bitch. It's crazy.
Did we talk about notable videos? Like videos, like probably your best video.
You asked earlier, but I couldn't really answer. But I would say my best video, my favorite, is probably my. It's on my YouTube. It's on the homies, the kid I was talking about earlier, Anthony,
Yeah.
close friend, all close friend. He that was one of my first videos with him when I got my camera. That shit is so fire. Like, not a lot of people even seen it either. 'Cause that was back in like 2020.
Right.
And I think I posted on my Instagram. That's like the first or second music video I ever posted on my Instagram. And till this day, I'll be watching it. I'm like, damn, this shit's hard.
Right.
I'll have to show you after this, but um, just because that was one of my first ones, um, that was just a big eye opener that I could, damn, I'm pretty good at this. So I feel like that
Yeah.
one. But my overall best favorite, I'd say the one we were just talking about, El Faso, the country one.
Oh yeah,
Um, so go check it out on my YouTube. I got a decent amount. I don't know how many videos on my YouTube I have, but a good amount of videos are on other people's pages as well. The
yeah.
most memorable I say was probably Arizona though. I flew out with shout out UVT, shout out everyone in UVT.
Shout out UVT.
I haven't seen any of y'all in a minute. Y'all are about their comedy. All of them, all the UVT, everyone involved, all of they're cool. And they really showed a lot of love out of most people in the city. Like they respect my prices, they respect
Mm-hmm.
me. You know, it's like they're genuine people.
They
And I've been
understand.
looking up to UVT since again like middle school. I used to
Yep.
watch their music videos,
Yep.
and I would be like amazed. Like, damn, this is in Des Moines type shit. Shout out Christian Elwood. He used to make insane videos. I don't know if he still makes. I'm not sure if he still makes them, but anyways, went to Arizona and shot 3 videos out there. I think those are probably one of my favorites because this true was like we're in a whole different state. We had the Airbnb, a bunch of whips and shit. So I got some cold ass footage. That's not on my YouTube page,
Mm.
but yeah, it's a lot. That's a hard question because I'm in so many, so I feel like and all kind of have different. Like, some have different meanings to me. Like some are meaningful than others, you know.
Right.
But
If I was to put, I would say, 2 minutes part two of Phase. That video, Phase 10 video. Probably one of my
yeah,
most notable ones.
yeah,
I like it. I fuck with the video. It
yeah.
was
Same.
fun to shoot it.
That's probably my favorite of yours.
Shout out
Shout out
Phase
Phase.
10.
Yep. Shout out Phase.
That's bro. Another one. Shout out my boy Tano. My Chiracian. Um, shit. What's that song called? Purple Hearts. That's on his channel, PBW Tano. That was a fun video because it was a very disciplined video for me, to where I kept everything in the same corner.
Mm,
So it was the same corner, just different angles and
yeah,
shots and shit like that. So that is probably one of, like, and it actually is not my best video, but I think it's one of my best video.
yeah. Because if you're able to do shit like that, like use one location and just make a whole video out of it, that's how
Yeah,
you. That's how you know.
that's like
Yeah, 'cause that's
very
actually
creative.
difficult. Like
It is
genuinely,
very difficult.
people don't understand that. When you want a
Yeah.
video and you're in a tiny ass Airbnb and you expect a bunch of crazy shit, like realistically, it's hard.
Hmm.
But that's a gift. Like being able to do that, most people can't. So like, I be
Yeah,
thinking about that a lot. Like,
I just shot a video last Friday, um, and we used this. Bro had a studio, and we literally used each corner in each middle of the wall.
hmm
Same room,
yeah, it'd be like
like
that.
8 scenes,
You can make it work. You
and
really
they're all
can.
different. Yeah,
Sometimes, yeah, it'd be like that. Shit.
it, shit, it's how it be.
I was gonna ask you, you have like any inspiration from other videographers? Like, you ever look up to
Uh, Cole Bennett,
anyone? Huh?
like videographers.
Yeah,
Cole Bennett,
for sure.
shout out Bennett. That's really why I
Yep.
wanted to start doing this shit.
Same.
Um, I mean, people now. Shout out Mata from
Yep. Mata.
Chicago.
Remember him? Like he hard.
Um, AMF Visuals, all the Chicago motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Lou Visuals. What's his
Jerry
name?
Productions. Oh, Jerry Productions.
Jerry. Billy. Is that his name? Billy that you shoot for Duck. You know he raw. He a fucking white boy. That guy. You don't know who that is? Damn, he had like the greatest filmer tag. But now he's shoot for FBG Duck.
Mm.
I think his name is Billy something.
Well, shout out Drew
Shout.
filmed it. He's been
Drew
that's
filmed it.
he's a big inspiration for me. So
I think that dude's an asshole.
yeah,
I think
I don't
he's
really
too
know him like
cocky.
oh yeah, he's definitely.
But
I
I
don't know
mean,
him
he's
as a
got his
person,
shit.
but
I ain't gonna lie to you though.
I just his visuals are like a lifestyle type shit. He shows a lot of life. That's
His
why I appreciate
his
his life.
visuals are fire, but
Yeah,
if it was never for Melly, he would never be anything.
yeah. There's a lot of situations like that,
There is, and it's
and
like
people like shit. Yeah, there would be some raw ass videographers that don't really have the opportunity to work with the right people to get
right,
them.
right. But he did do his shit. And he did hold
For
up
sure.
to the visuals and shit like that.
Yeah,
So I give him
I
that.
like his style. That's like I
Yeah,
remember watching him. It kind of opened my eyes to like I don't have to just have just the artist in the video. I can add a little B roll. Pretty much
right.
that's what it was. I like his B roll.
Yeah, his B-roll's hard.
I try to mix that in.
Yeah, but those are probably inspiring to me, or what I grew up watching,
Yeah.
and for real. And then like we talked about, shout out Borg,
Yup.
Spinny, Trey,
All of them. Everyone that be creating
all of them,
videos.
each one of them.
Yeah, bro.
Even if I'm missing what
Borg is actually Borg. If you're watching this, you're a fucking goat. Borg is fucking
Borg, I
crazy.
believe does watch because he does like my Instagram.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah,
shout
bro.
out
Borg is
Borg.
fucking goated. Trey.
I think Trey watched these too.
Trey is
Shout out
goated, bro.
Trey.
And it's like I'm thankful that everyone in our city, for the most part, that like be creating shit, like at least video wise, because
Yeah,
we're all like, just like it's all love.
it's all
All the videographers, it's like everyone just shows love to each other. I love that shit.
yeah.
And I don't know about the artists. I'm really not that much tapped into like more in like what's happening music wise,
Hmm.
just because I don't have time for that
Right.
unless it's like I'm involved with it, people want to work with me, whatever. But outside of that, like creator wise, like there's producers. Shout out Arthur. He's been showing me love like
Arthur,
since
yeah.
I started. He's like always showing me love. He's always um like whenever I go to the studio to get a video with someone and he's there, he's always telling me like, "Where's your business card?" He would always tell me like, "You need
Letting you
business
know
cards," and I literally made some because he told me to. Like he kind of opened that.
where them business
Shout out
cards.
Genie.
Genie, shout
All
out
these
Genie.
local, like it's all love for everyone. It
Hmm.
really is.
It is.
At the end of the day, I just want everyone to be like fucking happy, safe, successful. And
Yep.
obviously, we live in a world that's not gonna happen. There's gonna be shit that
Of
people are
course.
gonna go through fucked up shit. Not everyone's gonna, you know, accomplish their dreams, but even trying, attempting, that shit's like you literally have to be insane. I
Of
feel
course.
like you literally have to be insane. So many nights, like sleepless nights and shit. I'll get like 3, 4 hours of sleep, no sleep, just cause like I'm sitting up tweaking my music video,
Yeah.
not knowing it will do anything, not knowing like people like it, not knowing it will get a lot of views. That's some crazy shit you got to do. So
Right.
like, shout out to you for even trying, cause it's not easy.
It's
It's
not
risky, very very risky.
definitely risky for your health and all
Yeah, bro.
those types of things.
I wanted to talk about that, like mental health as a creator. Like, I feel like a lot of people talk about that, but like I said earlier, like not shit's guaranteed. So as an artist, as a creator, it's very easy to like have standards for yourself, and you're not getting there. You're not doing what you want. Like you're not accomplishing things you want to do, and mentally, it's hard to like keep going, keep on track. That shit's tough, and like there was times where like I was tweaking about videos, photography. I was just like tweaking about me not doing good enough, pretty much. Like we have high
Mm.
standards for ourselves. We're very like, at least I am. I'm very. I be like strict as fuck about everything. I'm so like detail has to be a certain way,
Right.
and if shit's going south, it's so easy to just get negative about everything. And kind of just like there's been times where I was hella depressed. I was just like, I didn't think I was getting what's it called, pretty much just drained out. I didn't think there's a special word for when people keep working on something and going and burnt out. Pretty much, I was
Exhaustion or
yeah,
burnt out.
burnt out. I didn't think that would ever happen to me. I didn't think it was possible for me to get burnt out. At one point, I actually did, and I realized like, damn, I'm literally burning out.
Yeah.
Like, it's coming to the point where I'm sitting here barely even creating shit. It's kind of just like me doing it because it's hard to explain, but
I get what you're saying.
something to help if you're a creator and mentally you're going through it. Like, bro, take breaks. Like, you don't have to fucking be him all the time. You don't have to always create. For me, I started taking breaks, just enjoying life a little bit more, not sitting at my desk all day, like getting up, going outside, taking a walk.
Yeah.
It's not really like there's
That's
nothing to
all it
stress
takes.
about. you really believe in yourself and you have goals and you're actually working towards them, there's literally nothing to worry about. So I would say set goals and like focus on them.
Mhm.
Write your goals down, even if they're little goals, like make 1,000 this month, off of your art. Boom.
Hell yeah.
And if you don't hit it, try again next month. I don't know. Little things like that really help you just, I don't know, get your head right.
Mhm. Okay, have them wise words right there.
Yeah, it's just hard. It's just not easy. It's draining for sure.
It is.
Especially doing it for so long. I've been doing this shit for already 5 years, and it's crazy. I didn't think that. I don't know. It's crazy.
It makes you into a different person.
Yeah.
It really does. I mean, and that's the whole point of it. I would say one fun question to end it out. This is the last question of the night, day, night, whatever. 7:30. What's your dream project or dream collab?
Shit, that's a good question. Um, that's an interesting question. So, I don't think I'm there yet because right now, honestly, I'm just focused on like making sure my family's straight, making sure I'm straight, building myself.
What do you wait? What do you mean that you're not there?
So like my my real dream goal is I want to be a part of like a movie someday. Some type of
Oh,
I want to have some type of like creative control. So one thing I haven't done yet, surprisingly, I haven't made a short film for myself yet. I never like
like a
that's something I've always
documentary?
wanted to do. Yeah, and not about
Oh,
myself, but like just like a random little project, a random project. I've never really done that for.
right.
I did this dope ass dance video. Shout out Darius, Kelly, and Xavier. They fucking went insane. They hit me up, and it was a cool project. I enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed having that directive, creative like control kind of. And yeah, so like I feel like someday I want to be involved in a movie. Growing up, I'd always watch movies and notice little things. Even today, like I'll watch a movie and kind of point something out, like a little mess up that the cameraman did, or like something that's just off. I'll be like, I would do this. I would do this way. I always like put different things in perspective on watching movies and shit. So it's hard. That's why I don't like watch a lot because it's kind of hard for me if I'm watching a movie and I can just tell it's like put together poorly or it's just not good quality. I won't watch it.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
So I think that someday I want to be involved in a fucking movie. But first, I want to get into short films and create my own thing. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
I kind of want to get at least started before I have my daughter. So I have a couple months to do that, and I think that's really gonna. We'll see. I don't know. I really want to do everything. I've been doing a lot of random stuff, so at this point, I'm kind of just going where the road takes me. A lot of like I feel like I've done fucking everything. Like it's weird, but I think there's just so much opportunity, and I know that I know what I'm capable of pretty much, so I know anything can happen someday.
Right.
I guess yeah, that would be
Any
my
day.
dream goal. Just be
Right.
involved in some type of like big
Movie.
film movie.
Big film movie. You know what's crazy about it? Even doing your own movie, how much money you make, the
Yeah,
budget.
bro,
That's the thing about it is when it comes to
you
the
can
movies, how much budget and leeway they have with these things. It's crazy.
you can find like people that will help you with that too.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a lot of research I want to do on just kind of getting a short film out there. There's a lot of like little competitions and like stuff you can little short film competitions or whatever.
Right.
There's one that's like 24-hour one where you have to shoot and edit it in 24 hours, some crazy shit.
Oh, here in Iowa.
I think it's just like a I don't know if it's I think it's like a national thing. You can
Oh, I
decide
think
not.
I've heard of it. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I've
I
heard
don't know
about
how
them
that
before.
works, but
Right.
something like that.
Um, I guess to kind of go on with the question, like like do you have a dream artist you'd want to shoot a music video for?
Ooh, that's a good question. Oh, there is a good question.
I'll tell you, I only got two in mind.
Yeah. Ooh, Pierre Bourne and Cardi. So Pierre Bourne is like my favorite artist probably, or at
I
least
go
like
like
live.
that out of anything I thought you would have said. Cardi is makes sense, but
Yeah, Pierre
Pierre
Bourne.
Bourne, really?
Yeah,
Is
so
he
like
still
that
popping like that?
kind of not really. I like his old shit like 2020.
Pierre.
There's this one music video that it's called For You.
What are you talking
My favorite. That's literally like my favorite music video ever.
about? For real?
Yeah, because it's so cinematic. There's just a lot of B-roll and random shit happening.
Yeah.
The way it's put together, it's like I forgot his name, but that videographer. he's a big inspiration. A lot of Pierre Bourne videos I would
Oh
watch
yeah.
over and over again,
And
and
I
like
think
it was
bro
so
also
fire.
did some of Cardi's early shit like Magnolia
Yeah,
when they
yeah,
was working
bro,
together and shit
fire,
like that.
fire.
Definitely if I had two artists, Young Boy
Young boy.
for sure, for
What
sure.
type of what would you do?
I'd want to do his music,
Yeah.
not like his sad music, but like I don't know, just the calm Young Boy
Mm-hmm.
on some
So
cinematic shit
not some crazy like
on the
king
mountain.
tweaking.
Feel me?
Yeah, like
Up there.
one of my favorite music videos by him is what's it called? It was in I think he was on house arrest in Utah,
Mm.
and there was like snowing out. I forget who shot that,
Oh, is
but
I know you're talking about. It's a song called No Time
I think so.
where he was in that big ass like not tank but like little rover thing, like a big ass car.
Maybe he was in the house. He was next to a pool, a couple of models, or
Oh,
I forget
oh,
what his
he
name
wasn't in
was.
the snow.
He was in the snow.
Maybe it's
I'll
that.
tell
I
you.
don't
Yeah.
know. And another artist I'd say, Herb.
I literally,
Hey,
I guess I'm ahead. I had a feeling you were gonna say her.
every day some new shit.
Yeah, her,
Beef
Herb's
with my
goaded.
bitch right now, but light still lit.
Herb's goaded.
Ride down the strip, $500,000 whip. Oh my god! When I saw bro in concert, I didn't even go to see bro in concert. I
Mm,
actually went to film for Mellow Bucks.
yeah.
I have an unreleased video.
Oh yeah.
Still supposed to come out, but
She's from the wreck, or she's from.
yeah, she's from Herb's side. So like
Mm,
Herb like kind of put her on low key. Um, but nah, Mello was cool. Met corporate. Met corporate. I met Skimbo. You know Skimbo, the streamer.
who?
Skimbo.
Sounds familiar.
He like this. He I don't know. I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
he's older though. Like been doing this shit for a long time. So is corporate. Fendi was there in the room with us. Somebody else I can't remember. But her was like, yeah, that shit was crazy. She in concert. It's
Yeah,
like
we
I
see
filmed
people
bro
that
and
perform
everything.
you actually listen to. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
I seen Cardi perform at Summer Smash 2020. I think it was 2020, 2021, and he was the last one to perform the last
Yeah.
day, last of the whole thing. And I was off a lot of drugs. So at this point, I was just watching from afar. I couldn't even physically, I couldn't even get in there and rage, but I would. I seen Cardi Des Moines too. He came here like 2019.
No way, really?
515 alive. He was here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no one even people don't even know that, which is crazy. But me and my homie
What
like
happened to 515 Alive?
COVID. COVID
Really?
cooked them,
And no
bro.
one ever brought it back?
Nope. So like I
Hey,
think they started some
why
new
don't we
shit.
bring it back?
No, deadass. Like that was kind of a goal at one point. I want to do something like
Because
that.
it was in Water Parks or what is that place called?
Waterworks. Yeah,
Waterworks. Yeah, yeah.
that shit was crazy.
We need to bring
That
that
was
back.
legit. Yeah, like they said they're gonna come back. They had to cancel 2020. Wiz was here too. That
No,
2019 was
I remember
Wiz and
that.
Cardi.
I guess I just don't remember Cardi. I just
That
remember
bro.
Wiz.
When he came out, bro, that shit was great.
But
The
that was
mosh
like
pit.
before the rage, for
That was
real.
before he was even like popping as he is. So there was a big group of us going crazy that actually knew his shit, and then most people weren't even that lit. It was kind of
Right.
surprising. But nowadays, obviously, the whole fucking that shit.
What was that like? Die Lit Cardi,
Yeah, that was like
like Uzi with Uzi and shit
yeah,
like that.
whole lot of red.
Whole lot of red.
Maybe even before that. It was yeah,
I
it was
think it
before
had
that.
to have been before that. Whole lot of red's like what
No,
song?
yeah, it was definitely before. That's like
That's when he made the album where he was jumping
yeah.
with the black and white album where he
Mhm.
was like jumping in the middle. Yeah, that
Fire
was
South
that album.
Park.
But now we finna hour 37 minutes.
Damn.
Congratulations, you have the longest episode
Hell yeah.
in Dream Forever podcast history. The
So
sign's definitely a little crooked. That should definitely went down a little bit.
so
But
you can read
plug everything right now, all the socials, all that. Plug everything you got for the people to check you out. Network, get tapped in with videos and all type of stuff.
it. So I got my Instagram. This is where I mostly post all my work. On my main one, I got two visuals by Chidi. It's spelled Chidi. Visuals by Chidi. And then I have a second account which is my business account, which I'm trying to boom that shit. And it's we create ads number four, like for you. We create ads for you, letter you. That's my Instagram. You can find me on YouTube, Visuals by Chidi as well. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. Tap in. Got a website.
Tap
I'm
it.
updating my website, adding more um examples for people to see. But my website's spotlightproductions.com. Spotlight, LITE instead of the actual light. So check that out. Pricing's on there. I'm pretty sure. If not, then just tap in. Yeah, we
That-
going up.
That's it.
That's it.
And all that is gonna be in the little description below. Y'all know that. So that's gonna do it. EP3. We out. We gone. It's your whole shot by J5. We out of here. Also, $100. You come on this episode,
$100.
not this episode, but on here to these episodes, and you eat this. You could be a
150.
random.
I'll add 50 to it. Ain't nobody. I'll add
150 for the whole thing.
That's like, there's no way motherfuckers doing it.
150. Nobody's doing it. And you know what? Nah, the whole thing 150. You don't even have to be a guest. If you just want to come here and try it, just to be a part of the segment, come try it. 150 is yours. So, but shout out everybody we talked about, man. Peace, love, dream forever as always. It's the host shot by J5.
Shout out J5. We lit.
No cap. We gone.
Peace.